Oh, and back. Also, when it comes to the Pokewalker course, I highly recommend a very particular course. I recommend a Beautiful Beach, or, yeah, the first beach one you encounter, because that one is what allows you to get heart scales very easily. When you get to 2,000 plus steps, you start encountering heart scales, which are very useful for something that is going to be unlocked, not relatively shortly, but something coming up. You're going to be wanting heart scales, and that is your best, well, second best way of getting them. Also, I decided to go over Gyarados' moves. They are Bite, Dragon Rage, Leer, and Twister. Not a bad moveset, and Twister is actually kind of useful for something coming up. Not right now, but it's useful for the next, well, the final gym. Also, it seems that my Gyarados is modest, and that's kind of a hilariously bad nature for a Gyarados to have. Gyarados is a very, very bad special attacker, seeing as though this is not Gen 1, and that's kind of hilarious. Well, we got Godzilla. As you can see, she's gained a couple of levels in the Pokewalker, and watch her moves. Leer, Sandstorm, Screech, and Rock Slide. Unfortunately, she doesn't have Bite, though that did get replaced by Screech, which I'm not the biggest fan of because I don't like the move Screech. Well, we got Godzilla, and she just looks so cute behind us. Look at her. She's so tiny and small. Godzilla's looking down steadily. Aww, all the little things she's stepping on and crushing. Don't worry, things are looking up soon. Well, actually, you evolve in a while, so not looking up soon. I say that we have Godzilla's first battle not really get muted. So, here we go. Out of nowhere. Team Rocket Grunt sent out Drowsy. Yeah, Crunch. No, not Crunch. Bite would have been so great for this. I'll set up Sandstorm. This isn't the generation where Sandstorm gives me a 50% special defense buff, which would have been so good. Though, don't really need it. I just want that extra chip damage because I actually just realized a while back we have a bold nature on my Larvitar, which, not bad, though. Why am I using Leer to use Screech? Actually, Screech would have been, is pretty good. Why didn't they get rid of Leer? That would do 0 damage to me if I was fully evolved. Yeah, Screech and Leer. Leer is just a worse version of Screech. Yeah. Larvitar would have learned this at level 14, and critical hit on the first move. Godzilla, you're gonna do great in this team. That first battle, you're in your keep. Now, kill the Zubat. Kill it. Ah, come on. Flinch. That's BS. But I speed tie a Zubat I am 1 level higher than? What? Do I have like really good speed IVs? I know its character says it likes to thrash about, but I don't think that means speed IVs. My turn. No escape. Bum, 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 bum. I love this Team Rocket battle music. I kind of wish it was just playing normally, though I do like the kind of creepy atmosphere the normal music gives. Yeah, we are faster than Zubat. That is kind of odd, considering Zubat's whole thing is that it's fast. Grimer. Yeah, Larvitar doesn't learn a whole lot of offensive moves early on. Later on is when it just becomes an absolute destroyer of everything because of how good its stats are and how great its moves are. Though Rock Slide is a good holdover, and yes, we got that flinch. Dun, dun. 2 criticals! What the heck? You are so lucky! You are so lucky! Special attack on 0. I love that max HP is 55, and then everything else is just kind of low. I love that. Rattata. Kill them. Oh, you think focus energy is gonna help you? You are sorely mistaken. Die by rocks! Come on! I think Hyper Fang is the... That was so bad! That didn't even get the critical. It was just no damage. I don't even know what the heck that sound was that I just made. Savannah's cams on the Pokemon statues. We keep appearing to tip the secret switch. That was a very good first battle for you, Godzilla. That music. Feeling lucky, punk. You're not Clint Eastwood, you can't do that. Go ahead, we got an explosive set on the floor. Step on one, and boom! I already went over your explosive foot traps. Oh wow, this guy's got 4 Pokemon. It might actually be a challenge. Except no, he isn't, because he has level 16 Rattata. If this doesn't KO this Rattata, I might actually just set up Sandstorm just to deal with them. Good. One problem of only having one offensive move on Godzilla is that she's going to be running out of PP fast. I might actually teach her another TM just to kind of cover that weakness up, because I'm pretty sure we are out of PP. I know, we have one more PP to use. See, I might actually go to find some TMs she is capable of learning, just as a bit of a holdover. Yeah, Hyper Fang is the one that has a flinch chance, I'm pretty sure. Yay! I was gonna say, if you survive with a sliver of HP on the last use of Rock Slide, I was gonna be triggered. Alright, gonna switch out after this. Firestorm, take care of it. Firestorm actually hasn't gotten to do anything since coming to the Rocket HQ. I might actually teach Larvitar Dig. It's not... I am going to replace Dig eventually when it learns Earthquake, because Larvitar and Pupitar and Tyranitar all learn Earthquake by level up, though it's not for a very long time. I know that I'm going to be replacing Dig eventually. Any Pokemon that I am able to teach Dig to, I know I would be replacing it on them eventually. Except for maybe Megalon. Like, I may teach Dig to Megalon just for what Megalon's thing is in the Godzilla series, where it actually is a bit of a digging giant drill bug, which is just fantastic and terrifying and awesome. So I might teach Megalon that just to have that little reference there, but I also might just teach it Earthquake from the TM. I'm not going to teach it to Firestorm just because Firestorm is not a physical attacker. And Mom, why do you keep calling me when I come out of the villain's lair? Is it like I have no reception inside of there and I have no reception inside of the HQ, and then I suddenly come out and like, oh, I can find you, finally track you again with the Pokegear. So I wouldn't put it past our mother to put a tracker on us while we're going out fighting with dangerous magical creatures that can destroy entire cities with rage, because that's what Gyarados does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bit of like a... I don't know if this was a theory or whether it is hinted somewhere that the Lake of Rage used to be a town, but various dex entries about Gyarados, I don't know if it's the regular Gyarados or the Mega Gyarados, because the Mega Evolution dex entries are, oh my god, they are terrifying and nightmarish. Whereas like Gyarados, when it goes on a rampage, destroys entire cities, which, yeah, I could believe both Mega and non-Mega do that. So I kind of wouldn't put it past Mom to be tracking us while we're going out with this Pokemon like that. And I mean, Tyranitar itself can literally have to make maps be redrawn when it goes on a rampage. And Larvitar eats mountains. So yeah. Hey, Lance again. You got a suit of legendary too, buddy. Every single time, I always forget he does this right here, and I go and I heal. I always forget he does this. I mean, to be fair, it's been like 7 years since I last played this game, so I can't be too hard on myself. Let's check see if there's items, and there are. What's in box number 1? A full heal. Not bad. And grunt. You run, little pest. Yeah. At least we're kind of out of the whole gauntlet of grunt battle, so we can actually start having not muted fights because they're not a slide to go through. And that feels so good to just rock slide crush an opponent. I also might teach Larvitar Rock Tomb. It's not the most accurate move out there, but it is just another rock type attack I can have. Yeah, I'm looking over the moves it can get just by HMs and TMs, and honestly most of them aren't good. It's not until you get into Tyranitar where it really comes together with all the moves that it gets as TMs. I think there's something... Okay, yeah, there was nothing over there. I wonder if we can see what's in there. No, we can't. We can see something is moving in there. Don't know exactly what yet. Perhaps we find a way to open these doors. Radio transmitters. Seems to be the doors checked by voice of a person who's saying the password before it opens. So it seems that our goal is to find the voice of the person. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take out their throat and make them say it into the voice thing. Nah, that's too dark. We'll figure out something. Well, duh. There's a password that only Team Rocket knows. So we just have to imitate their voice, or bring out, or do what every single classic person did in those 80s action movies where there was a voice-controlled thing. Use some kind of stupid recording device, which doesn't actually work because your voice gets distorted when recording things. It's like right now. And let's see what Rock Slide does with this Golbat. I don't know if that was just damage rolls getting unlucky or that actually was the Bold Nature, because Bold Nature is a bit of a double-edged sword. It lowers Larvitar's attack, and what the criticals? Normally I would be kind of annoyed about getting a critical that was a guaranteed kill, but Larvitar, I mean Godzilla, you've gotten 3 crits already that I've noticed. There's probably been others. You're lucky. Yeah, but back to the double-edged sword that is the Bold Nature. It lowers my attack, but boosts my defense. So that will help a bit. Actually, wait, that guy's... I can't talk to the guy, because Lance wants to interrupt. Maxis, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. We already know that. The name of the person is Patrol. Okay, good information. The Team Rocket executive. I have found out he's hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, the room is also protected with a password. Max, we need to get the password to their leader's office first. So you have to get a password to get the password. Got it. Let's see what this guy says, see if he has anything of worth. Heh, I'm Team Rocket Grunt. I don't know the password. Too bad for you. I like that guy. I don't know why. I just like how he kind of gloats that, yes, you beat me, but I can't do anything even though... Erg, the guy in the cape is incredibly tough. I had no choice but to tell him all the secrets about the hideout. Because their leader's office is protected by 2 passwords. Well, you did just tell me that, idiot. No one ever said Team Rocket was smart. I mean, they actually are kind of smart in that they have a password to the transmitter that you need a password to get access to the password. It actually is pretty smart. Let's see if there's anything more the dowsing Makan can do. And we can. Alright, let's see. So over here, we have the X Special Defense inside of a thing. I kind of would have expected, I don't know, maybe a dubious disc or upgrade in there. Nothing else here. And now we can see what's inside the transmitter room. Apparently Electrode are powering the machine. Grim. Oh, a kid! I don't really like this. But I must eliminate you, I must. That is a properly structured sentence, though a bit awkwardly worded. Team Rocket Grunt. Yeah, when you kind of get past the first, well, I don't know, 12 battles you have to do, these Team Rocket Grunts actually aren't that bad. It's just the 5 Pokemon you have to fight and the text boxes in between are annoying as heck. And Godzilla goes, destroying everything again. You are so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to take Godzilla out of the Pokewalker just because, well, would have been able to see her do stuff. Because Rock Slide is absolutely fantastic. It's a lot like extra sensory on the Togetic early on, in that it's just such a powerful move, only this time it's backed up by Stab. So it's doing so much damage. Even though Larvitar doesn't have that good of an attack stat, it's doing so much damage. That's one of the other reasons I haven't gone over Dratini yet, aside from the special thing with Dratini later on, is that Dratini doesn't get a Dragon move till Dragon Rush around level 30, which, oh yeah, Dragon Rush is a fantastic move, it's very powerful, but it's a bit of a clone of Iron Tail in that it has 100 base power but 75 accuracy. And on a Pokemon that doesn't get type effectiveness, but stab only, that really isn't the best. I mean, if you got type effectiveness, that would be good. If you got stab and type effectiveness, that would be great. But having one or the other, in very few cases, and combined with Dratini's bad stats, and as well as that you have to hold back Dratini evolving for a while, it's not exactly the best idea to use a Dratini, in my opinion, early on. The Pokewalker does help, but there is nothing worse than getting a pseudo-legendary, which this has happened to me before when I used a Dratini. There is nothing worse than playing a game through with a pseudo-legendary, getting it up to a high level by experience grinding for hours, only to find out, oh wait, there's this really awesome special Dratini that gets this really cool move early on that would have been super helpful, and all those hours you spent are now completely wasted. That's the reason I haven't gone over Dratini yet, because it is good, but it's so much better when you get this other thing. If you want to use a Dratini, you're going to want to use this special Dratini, and there is nothing worse than going over a Pokemon, people getting super excited about it, and them finding out, oh wait, there's this other awesome special one that we can't use because we spent so much time that we have to go that we can't use without spending another like 6 hours experience grinding. So that's the other thing. And yes, the Pokewalker does help, but again, the Pokewalker could be used on another member of your team. If you walk a Dratini in your Pokewalker, that could have been, say, a starter or some Pokemon that's not going to be useful for a while, that could have also gotten experience. So either way, it is wasted experience. Alright, well, enough of that rambling. Let's wonder if this computer has anything. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing. I kind of would have been interested if there was any kind of miscellaneous information on keyboards, well, on computers. That I think that the more recent games have done stuff like that, but the older ones not so much. Alright. I used to work for Silk, but now I run the research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. Well, us meddling kids, we don't have a dog, but we do have a rock monster. Coughing. Nice. I kind of like coughing. Though you're gonna get utterly rocked. Sadly, you can't do a rock wrecker on you. That's a different Pokemon signature move. Right. Coughing's tanky. Yeah, coughing is tanky. I'm kind of glad this isn't a wheezing. Assurance. Interesting. Yeah, Assurance is an interesting move. It deals extra damage if the target has already taken damage. Not necessarily been attacked by an opponent, so it's more useful in double battles where you can double target a Pokemon. But say you're using a Pokemon with rough skin, or in the more recent games, the Rocky Helmet. They go before you, they attack, and take damage from rough skin, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs, or whatever it may be, or recoil from, say, using Struggle or Takedown or something, and then use Assurance. They will take additional damage, though that is very, very limited in single battles. It's much more useful in double battles where you can double target, but again, kind of a one-trick move that doesn't have much point. Again, as a move I like, but not overly good. Level defense partially foul. Assurance again. Alright, that's gonna go Screech again, because I do not want... I swear, if this Rock Slide misses, I'm gonna be a bit annoyed. Because it's a last... Or we could just get criticaled like that, and Godzilla could just go down. Alright, you're dead now. You're a lowly little coughing, and you took down my One of my favorite Pokemon. I'm glad that Team Rocket had that revive sitting around. I actually might need to go get some of those now. Yeah, I love how right when I started kind of bad-talking Assurance, it utterly just criticals my Larvitar. Again, unlucky criticals. There we go. 200, level 23. And now we learn Thrash. Oh yeah, I want to learn this. Thrash. 90 base power. For the user rampages and attacks for 2 to 3 turns and then becomes confused. 90 base power, 100 base accuracy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not exactly the best move, but might as well use it in some situations. It defeated Scientist Ross. A mere tactical error cost me. A mere tactical error was knocking out my Larvitar. Do I know the password? Maybe. But no weakling is going to get it. Oh, I'm not a weakling. I have a Larvitar. And a giant punchy bug. Ekans. Snake. Right. Until they attack. Alright. Burn time. Sting. Swear if this actually poisons. Good. Burn him up. Yeah. Kinda feel sad that Flame Wheel isn't gonna be too much use anymore because we have Flamethrower now. Because against the Pokemon you would want to use Flame Wheel against, because it's a fire type move, tend to have much higher physical defense. Steel types in particular, bug types. Just Flame Wheel is kinda not useful. Gloom. Yeah, I don't want to send Larvitar out against that because you are a grass type. And I'm afraid you have... Even Absorb would utterly just destroy Larvitar because of double weakness and kind of bad stats defensively. And there we go. Defeated the Team Rocket Guard. The password for the boss's door. Slowpoke Tail! Is anything different? The best of the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail, but it's useless when you have 2 passwords. Well, you gave us half of that, so I guess we'll just have to go get the other one. I kind of wish that Lance got the second password where you could choose to go for one of them and Lance would just get the other one. I kind of get why they don't do that, because they want you to fight both of them. But I just kind of always thought that would have been interesting. You're challenging me to a battle? Ha! You're nuts! Well, you got guts. Well, I mean, that's Larvitar's ability. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you the password to the boss's room. At least the guy's a nice sport about it. Team Rocket isn't all bad. No, I mean, aside from the using Pokemon for bad things. Let's go Rock Slide. Oh, I am glad I did not switch out. They would have done double damage to Larvitar, which, after that last unlucky critical, I didn't want to risk. So it's time to Thrash. Where if you make me flinch, son of a... Dang. There's the potion. I do not want to risk Pursuit. Because knowing my luck, they're going to use Pursuit. Yep. Glad I didn't switch out. Time to give him a thrashing. Unless I flinch again. I'm lucky. There we go. Kind of like how it's just a punch and a kick, and then a punch and a kick, and then another punch and a kick. Yeah, Thrash is a good move. It's not the best on Larvitar simply because Raticate Tail. The other password was Raticate Tail, okay. It's not the best on Larvitar just because Rock Slide is such the better move normally, but it is useful in cases where either Thrash is not resisted and Rock Slide is, or you're just out of PP on Rock Slide. Found a protein. Nice. This Team Rocket does keep expensive items around. Nothing else nothing on the floor around here? Nope. Let's see what you got. I don't care the Pokemon are hurt by our experiments. We're gonna have to punish you. Big time. Scientist. I do not care about Pokemon. I do care about Pokemon. Yep. Ditto transformed into Larvitar, meaning Larvitar now has the exact same stats as us, only now it has half defense, and now I believe it's quarter defense. Time for a thrashing. Ha, joke's on you. That's resisted. Wait. Flinch possibility. Nope, we didn't. Oh, crud, 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 crud. Yeah, that was not a very smart move on my part. I thought Thrash was going to do a lot more damage, especially with a double defense. Okay, well, at least we got the 3 hits before Thrash confused us. And we won the speed ties. Ha, I defeated myself. Actually, that's kind of funny that I was going up against someone with my name, and they were using a Larvitar because the Ditto just transformed. I defeated myself because they were using my Pokemon. Huh. Well, then again, also Larvitar does have, I think Larvitar does have more HP than a Ditto naturally does, so that was a battle in the favor of us, anyway. Larvitar, you did good, Larvitar. You deserve a little bit of a healing. You need healing. Go, and use the potion on Firestorm. I'm gonna gloat at myself. If we turn up the power of the radio broadcast, if we turn up the power of our radio signal for the broadcast nationwide, the very thought excites me. It does not excite me. You are me but evil. You deserve to lose. Well, we have defeated Team Rockets, and we've gotten TM 804849 Snatch. I believe that does... That steals the stats. Yes. The user steals the effect of any healing or status-changing move the foe attempts to use. So, basically, you use Snatch, and if the opponent uses a move that is a status move, it will stop their attack, and instead, you will use it. This can be very, very useful if the opponent is a status user, and their whole strategy is, say, buffing their own Pokemon with status moves and then going in for the kill, like against Whitney. Though, this would have been good before Whitney, we don't get it until now. It's useful in competitive if you can out-predict what the opponent is going to do, though in a game like this, where the opponent is unpredictable most of the time because, again, they're a computer, or... I mean, there are some opponents who their entire strategy in this game is buff and then kill. Whitney is an example of that. Edwin is... look at Edwin's back. Wonder what he's doing here. So you're messing with them again. You really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who's that guy in the cape who's using the dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost for a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you. Rude. I mean, it's kind of impressive he was able to push me out of the way when Larvitar weighs like 250 pounds and got also to move Larvitar. Unless Larvitar kind of jumped when we got pushed. Well, it seems our rival had a run-in with Lance. And he got utterly crushed by his Dragonite, just as all things should be when it comes to dealing with Dragon Pokemon. Well, we have the 2 passwords, and I would like to save before fighting Petrel, because this is the room where we have to go, and I'm not exactly 110% confident we can win. I mean, win with the lead-off of Godzilla. I think we still have PP for Rock Slide. If not, I can just go heal. Yeah, I'll go heal. Alright, BRB. I will come back when we are ready to fight.